everybody, welcome to my channel.
Rob Reiner, a multifaceted force in film and television. Rob Reiner is one of the most accomplished and respected figures in modern American entertainment. Known for his versatility, he has succeeded as an actor, director, producer, and outspoken advocate on social issues. Over a career spanning more than 5 decades, his work has shaped pop culture and produced some of the most beloved films in Hollywood history. Early life and start in comedy. Rob Reiner was born on March 6, 1947, in New York City, into a family where creativity was part of everyday life. He is the son of Carl Reiner, the legendary comedy writer, director, and actor who helped define American sitcoms. Surrounded by humor and show business, Rob naturally gravitated toward entertainment. His breakthrough came in the early 1970s playing Michael, Meathead, Stivic on the groundbreaking sitcom All in the Family. The role made Reiner a household name and earned him 2 Emmy Awards. The series also influenced his later work, especially its ability to blend laughter with commentary on real-world issues. A director of iconic films after his success in front of the camera, Reiner transitioned into directing, and quickly demonstrated extraordinary talent. His filmography includes a remarkable list of classics from multiple genres. This is Spinal Tap, 1984, a cult favorite mockumentary that redefined comedy. Stand By Me, 1986, a heartfelt coming-of-age drama based on Stephen King's novella. The Princess Bride, 1987, a timeless fairy tale adventure beloved by audiences of all ages. When Harry Met Sally, 1989, one of the most celebrated romantic comedies ever made. Misery, 1990, a psychological thriller that earned Kathy Bates an Academy Award. A Few Good Men, 1992, a gripping military courtroom drama featuring the iconic line, "You can't handle the truth." Few directors have matched Reiner's ability to create hits across comedy, romance, drama, and suspense, each delivered with emotional depth and engaging storytelling. Continued work and industry influence. Even after establishing his reputation, Reiner continued to direct and act in films such as The American President, 1995, The Bucket List, 2007, and LBJ, 2016. His consistent dedication to meaningful stories has earned him recognition among Hollywood's most reliable filmmakers. Beyond his movie achievements, Reiner has also been active in politics and public advocacy. He has supported education programs, children's welfare policies, and efforts to protect democratic values in the United States. His voice has remained influential both inside and outside the world of entertainment. Legacy. Rob Reiner's career is a testament to creativity, courage, and commitment to storytelling. From laughter-filled television moments to unforgettable cinematic experiences, he has contributed significantly to the cultural landscape. Whether audiences know him as Meathead, the director of a favorite film, or a passionate advocate, Rob Reiner continues to stand as a dynamic and enduring force in the entertainment industry. Directing style and artistic vision. Rob Reiner's success as a director stems largely from his ability to connect with audiences on an emotional level. He focuses on character-driven stories where humor, vulnerability, and humanity shine through. Even in darker films like Misery, his direction emphasizes psychological realism and strong performances. Reiner is also known for his collaborative approach. He works closely with writers, actors, and editors to ensure each film feels authentic. His sets are famously supportive environments, encouraging improvisation and creative choices, traits especially visible in This Is Spinal Tap, which relied heavily on unscripted comedy. A master of genre diversity, few directors can claim to have excelled in so many different genres. Reiner's filmography highlights his refusal to be confined to a single filmmaking style: comedy, witty, timeless humor with grounded characters, drama, emotional depth with thoughtful pacing, thriller, intense storytelling and atmospheric tension, romance, smart dialogue and relatable relationship dynamics. This rare versatility helped introduce a new era of Hollywood storytelling, one in which entertainment and emotional intelligence coexist naturally. Personal influences and family legacy. Reiner's upbringing strongly shaped his creative path. With Carl Reiner as his father, he learned early how comedy could address real-world issues while still entertaining millions. Rob has often spoken about how he inherited his father's sense of humor and commitment to truthful storytelling. His family legacy continues into the next generation as well. Reiner's children, some working in entertainment, carry forward the creative spirit. The Reiner name has become synonymous with a multi-generational contribution to American culture. Awards and recognition. While not driven purely by accolades, Reiner has received many honors for his work. His films have earned Academy Award nominations across major categories including Best Picture, Best Actor, Best Actress, and Best Screenplay. Organizations such as the Directors Guild of America have also recognized his achievements and influence. Despite these successes, many critics argue Reiner remains underrated compared to others with similar impact. His films speak for themselves, widely quoted, frequently rewatched, and culturally significant. Public advocacy and social causes. Beyond entertainment, Rob Reiner has dedicated much of his time to activism. He has campaigned for children's welfare reforms, early childhood education, and public health. In California, he played a key role in successful legislative efforts that increased funding for child development programs. Politically outspoken, Reiner often uses his platform to defend democratic principles and encourage civic participation. While his views have sparked debate, they reflect his lifelong commitment to social awareness, an extension of themes found in his creative work. Enduring impact. Rob Reiner's contributions to film and television reveal a storyteller deeply committed to humanity. His movies help people laugh, cry, and reflect, often all at once. Classic lines, unforgettable scenes, and universal themes ensure that his creations will live on for generations. From his breakout role as a young sitcom star to his celebrated work behind the camera, Rob Reiner's career remains vibrant and influential. With each project, he continues to demonstrate why he is one of Hollywood's most respected and beloved artists. Collaborations and working relationships. Rob Reiner has built strong and recurring collaborations with some of Hollywood's most talented figures. His creative partnerships have led to films that feel cohesive, insightful, and rich with personality. Some of his most notable collaborators include Billy Crystal and Nora Ephron on When Harry Met Sally, a trio that changed the romantic comedy landscape. Aaron Sorkin on A Few Good Men and The American President, combining sharp dialogue with political drama. Stephen King adaptations, transforming King's stories into emotionally powerful films like Stand By Me and Misery. Reiner's ability to draw outstanding performances from actors is one reason his films often feature award-winning roles, including Kathy Bates' Academy Award for Misery and multiple Oscar-nominated performances in A Few Good Men. Evolution in later career. While Reiner's most iconic films were made between the 1980s and 1990s, he has continued directing into the 21st century. Movies such as The Bucket List, 2007, brought together major stars like Jack Nicholson and Morgan Freeman and found commercial success by touching on themes of aging and life's meaning. Other later works, including Flipped, 2010, Being Charlie, 2015, and Shock and Awe, 2017, show Reiner's ongoing interest in personal growth stories and politically charged narratives. His willingness to take risks demonstrates a director who cares deeply about storytelling rather than simply chasing blockbusters. Cultural impact. Rob Reiner's films have a unique presence in global culture. Quotes from his movies have become part of everyday conversation. You can't handle the truth. A Few Good Men, As You Wish. The Princess Bride, I'll Have What She's Having. When Harry Met Sally. His work continues to be referenced in television shows, parodied in comedy sketches, and studied in filmmaking courses. Reiner's movies are often described as comfort films because of their warmth, humor, and emotional honesty. Advocacy in the entertainment industry. Reiner is also respected as a mentor and leader in Hollywood. He has championed emerging writers and filmmakers, helping expand opportunities in the creative community. His influence extends beyond directing into shaping the tone and quality of narrative entertainment. As a founding member of Castle Rock Entertainment, he contributed to a company responsible for acclaimed films and popular television series, including Seinfeld. This role highlights his impact not only as a creator but also as a builder of institutions that support artistic talent. Personal strength and resilience. Rob Reiner's journey has also included personal struggles, including the loss of loved ones and navigating fame in the public eye. Yet he has consistently channeled his experiences into meaningful art and social contribution. His work often emphasizes empathy, justice, friendship, and love, values that have guided him since childhood. A living legend. Rob Reiner's legacy is far from complete. He remains active, curious, and inspired by new challenges. Younger audiences continue to discover his classics, proving the timeless quality of his storytelling. Whether inspiring laughs, provoking deep thought, or telling unforgettable love stories, Reiner has secured his place as one of Hollywood's most influential creative voices. Behind the scenes, stories from iconic films. Many of Rob Reiner's films carry incredible behind-the-scenes stories that reflect his sense of humor, leadership style, and instinct for what connects with audiences. This is Spinal Tap, 1984. The film is largely improvised, with actors developing characters and dialogue on the spot. Reiner encouraged the performers to go as wild as possible, which led to famous comedic moments, like the amplifier that goes to 11, now permanently part of pop culture. Stand By Me, 1986. Reiner's emotional connection to the story helped the young cast deliver powerful performances. He personally guided them through dramatic scenes, particularly Wil Wheaton, helping them access complex emotions rarely asked of child actors. The Princess Bride, 1987. Reiner's love for storytelling created a film that blends satire and sincerity. He ensured the tone stayed warm and magical, helping the movie become a multi-generation favorite. Actors often recall the production as one of the most joyful of their careers. When Harry Met Sally, 1989. Reiner worked closely with Nora Ephron to craft realistic relationship dialogue. The famous diner scene was partly inspired by Reiner's own experiences in dating, and was so surprising and funny that audiences still quote it today. A Few Good Men, 1992. To capture the courtroom intensity, Reiner pushed actors to tap into real conviction and pressure. The explosive confrontation between Jack Nicholson and Tom Cruise became one of the most iconic scenes in film history. These films show Reiner's strengths, emotional intelligence, trust in actors, and a clear vision for engaging storytelling. Themes that define Rob Reiner's work. Although his movies cover many genres, they share powerful recurring themes: friendship and loyalty, Stand By Me, The Bucket List, romantic honesty and vulnerability, When Harry Met Sally, The American President, courage and moral responsibility, A Few Good Men. LBJ, the blurred line between humor and hardship, This Is Spinal Tap, Flipped. Reiner balances entertainment with insight, leaving viewers both moved and inspired. Continued presence in pop culture even decades later, Reiner's films remain checkmark frequently shown in film schools, checkmark favorites in best film lists worldwide, checkmark constantly quoted in memes and online culture, checkmark rediscovered by younger generations on streaming platforms. Actors who worked with him often describe him as one of the most supportive directors in Hollywood, someone who cares deeply about human stories. Awards, honors, and industry respect. While not every film brought home trophies, Reiner's contributions have been widely recognized through trophy, multiple Academy Award nominations for films he directed, Trophy Directors Guild of America honors, trophy recognition from critics associations around the world, Trophy Cultural Impact Awards celebrating his storytelling legacy. Many film historians consider Reiner's body of work one of the strongest and most diverse of any modern director. A legacy still growing. Rob Reiner's career continues to influence artists who want to make films with heart, humor, and meaning. His classics remain part of movie lover vocabulary, from As You Wish to You Can't Handle the Truth, proving his work is not only successful but unforgettable. A performer, a mentor, a leader, and a storyteller, Rob Reiner is a rare example of someone who mastered both acting and directing while staying true to his values. As he keeps exploring new projects, audiences eagerly await what he will create next. Rob Reiner and the Art of Emotional Truth. One of Rob Reiner's greatest strengths is his ability to find emotional truth in any genre. Whether he is making audiences laugh, cry, or sit in fear, his films feel grounded in genuine human experience. This quality comes from his belief that stories should help people better understand themselves. Reiner has often said that laughter and emotion come from honesty. His movies rarely rely on gimmicks, instead, they focus on relationships, vulnerability, and choices that reveal character. Even his comedies deliver meaningful life lessons beneath the humor. Critics' views on his career. Film critics frequently highlight how Reiner had one of the strongest directorial runs in Hollywood history. Pushpin between This Is Spinal Tap, 1984, and A Few Good Men, 1992, he directed 7 films, every one considered a hit or a near classic. This kind of streak is extremely rare, and it placed him alongside major filmmakers who defined late 20th century cinema. Some critics argue that because Reiner refused to limit himself to one genre, he didn't develop a single, signature style that's easy to label. Yet his true signature is the emotional intelligence that shines across all his films. Relationship with actors. Actors consistently praise Reiner as supportive and encouraging, collaborative, not controlling, deeply understanding of performance craft. Having been an actor himself, he speaks their language. He knows how to unlock a believable performance, especially when the role relies on complex emotion or comedic timing. Many stars, including Meg Ryan, Billy Crystal, and Tom Cruise, delivered some of the best work of their careers under Reiner's direction. Cultural reach beyond cinema. Reiner's influence is also felt in mic music and comedy, desktop computer television writing formats, graduation cap, film school curricula, ballot box with ballot, political communication and activism. His mockumentary style in This Is Spinal Tap inspired countless works. including The Office, Parks and Recreation, and modern satire techniques. His romantic and courtroom dramas became templates for how those genres are written and shot. Meanwhile, his political messaging mirrors his storytelling, direct, heartfelt, and people-focused. Personality and public image. Reiner is widely seen as warm and humorous, idealistic and outspoken, driven by a sense of justice. His public advocacy has at times overshadowed his filmmaking in headlines. But supporters view him as an artist who uses his success to push for a better society. Friends and collaborators describe him as a big heart with big ideas, someone who embraces both joy and responsibility. What defines his legacy? Rob Reiner's legacy rests on several towering achievements. Star created multiple films that are beloved across generations. Star bridged comedy and seriousness in a uniquely human way. Star helped shape modern cinema storytelling. Star demonstrated that great filmmaking is about emotion, not spectacle. Star built a career rooted in empathy, humor, and authenticity. From fairy tale romance to hard-edged drama, his stories remind us what it means to care, to grow, and to believe in something bigger than ourselves. Career by decade, a structured overview. 1970s. Rising star on television, gained national attention as Michael, Meathead, Stivic on All in the Family. Developed a passionate interest in directing and storytelling behind the scenes. Won 2 Emmy Awards and established a reputation as an actor unafraid of complex, challenging topics. This decade laid the foundation for his future role as a filmmaker with social awareness. 1980s.
Bye bye. Thanks for watching. Bye.